Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers. Welcome to a new decade. Wow, that was loud. I've just turned the amplifier off so that we don't all perish from hiss. Welcome to a new decade. Isn't that crazy? Like a whole new decade for us to enjoy on the planet. I thought I'd kick it off with something really positive and fun and love-filled by creating a new series called Shout Out To, where I tried to shine my small spotlight onto YouTubers, musical artists that use YouTube, or YouTubers that play musical instruments, whatever way you want to look or feel about it. Maybe they've been there for a very short amount of time and I think they could do with a bit of a push because they're really cool, or maybe they've been there for a long time but they're kind of under the radar and I feel like the world should see them a bit more. People that I like, people that I think are really cool. And today we are starting with the mighty Dave Simpson. He is a tremendous force for good in this musical world. I first found him doing that on my on my iPhone, just swiping aimlessly. I was making a curry, as I recall perfectly well. It was a Jamaican inspired vegetarian aubergine sweet potato curry, and I often listen to Joe Rogan podcasts when I'm cooking. I'd run out of Joe Rogan to listen to, and I just was swiping, and then I came across this guy jamming, and I thought, I'll take a look, I'll take a listen, and about half an hour later, I kind of came to holding my phone. Some of the food had burnt, which is his fault. And we were only about a quarter of the way into the video. It was a really long video where he was just jamming. And something that I really like about Dave is that when he's playing guitar, yes, he's holding a guitar and he's playing that guitar and he's probably conscious of key, but everything else is just out of the window. He is out of his mind, just playing every note from his heart. It's really a thing to behold. And I think a lot of what he is reminds me of where I was when I had to shoot my videos in a slightly smaller room and I was just doing everything I could to play the best guitar ever. And I really like him. And his playing is so full of emotion and passion and so devoid of the ubiquitous pursuit for technique, which I love, by the way, but he's kind of void of that. Not that he can't do technique, but he's just really about feel. In fact, he's got a great series on how to play like Peter Green, one of my favourite guitar players of all time, as you will doubtless know. So yeah, Dave does lots of videos where he jams, and he's really, really good at blues, funk, and rock. Really good positive attitude. But the main attribute, like if you had to build a character sheet for Dave Simpson, I'll do this on every video we do. If you had to build a character sheet, it would be, stamina or health, 110%, plus 10 dexterity, plus 80 luck. I don't know where strength would be, but basically he's just a heart player, like Yngwie. And, except that for Dave Simpson, less is more. And he plays the Holy Trinity, Strats, Teddy's, Les Pauls, that kind of thing, through some very loud Marshall amplifiers, nice woody, mid-range focused tone. So I urge you to go check out Dave Simpson. Here is a link to his YouTube channel. Wha-bing! It's filled with hours of jamming and music. He seems to improvise a lot. And this is something that I've had to do for a long time, so I really admire when someone can just pick up a guitar and just improvise. It's like talking in front of a camera. if I had to think about everything I was going to say, I could never say it. I'd get everything wrong. I'd stumble over every line. I'd start looking at notes and things, and it would all just sound like bullshit. But if you just go with the flow from that place and just kind of let it out as if you're talking to a person, then I can talk and talk and talk, as you've probably noticed by now. But Dave Simpson, when he's playing, there's no chops, there's no cuts, there's no edits. He's just one free flowing river of consciousness playing music. So if he makes a mistake, it's musical. You don't really notice it. It's part of what he's doing. And yeah, it's good. Now, I will put my hand up and say, if you look at his YouTube channel, which I urge you to because it's whoop, because I liked his videos, I recently sent him a couple of snake oil pedals. No strings attached, no money involved, no required video or whatever. And he made a video, which was very nice of him. He didn't need to. And so he is not sponsored or endorsed by me in any way whatsoever with Chapman or snake oil. He's just a guy that I found, and I like his playing and I like his channel. So he does core reviews, playthroughs, demos, lessons, and jamming. And the jamming is the bit that I kind of like the best. Anyway, go check out Dave Simpson. And I'll see you soon for some more enjoyable, positive, loving content. Chappers. Out. And by the way, if there's anybody out there that you think could use a little shout out push, a little bit of nudging onto the radar, someone that you think is really excellent, really positive, a great musician, then please leave in the comment section below a link to their channel and tell me why you think I should make a video about them. Take it easy. Happy new decade. Chappers out again. Explosion.